There will be a fresh look to the submissions page within the assignment activity beginning this summer. These changes will bring the assignment submissions page more in line with the changes that you've seen to the gradebook over the past few years. As a starting point, you'll now have a search interface for finding users more quickly, and instead of screen space being taken up by letters for filtering by first or last name, that's now been relegated to a modal popover menu. Useful settings, filters, and features that were previously at the very bottom of the page are now at the top. For example, the ability to filter by user status. This is useful if I wanted to do something like see all the grades that I have not entered yet. I also have a handy actions menu that allows me to do things like view the gradebook column for this activity, upload feedback files in a zip, or download all submissions at one time. The top row of the submissions page, which has the headers for each column, is now frozen and will stay with you as you scroll up and down the page. And like the gradebook, you now have a sticky footer at the bottom of the page that contextually changes depending on what you're doing. Right now, I'm just looking at the list of submissions in this activity, so my option is to change how many students are displayed on the page at any given moment. However, if I use my filter status to see every student who hasn't yet submitted, then use the select all box to select each of those students, I now have the option to lock or unlock their submissions, grant them an extension, and I also have a more menu with additional options here. In this instance, I might benefit from using the messaging feature to send a distinct message to each of these students letting them know that I haven't received their work yet. There's also a new addition to the assignment settings in this upgrade to AsULearn. For example, if you're allowing more than one attempt in your assignment, you'll now have a grant attempts feature to control what happens when students submit an attempt. If you wanted to grant a student a new attempt, the default option of manual should work well for you. But if you'd like a bit more automation and less intervention on your part, you now have two additional options. The first is automatically, where a new attempt will automatically be issued to the student the moment that they create an existing attempt. You can also select automatically until pass. If you've set a passing grade for this assignment and the students don't meet that threshold when you assess their work, the assignment can now automatically grant that student a new attempt.